Hey everyone, I'm a new home buyer. I just got the key from my lawyer and I am about to make top 10 mistakes of a new home buyer. Hey everyone, my name is Roshan Basnet, broker with Century 21, and I want to walk you through how to avoid those costly 10 mistakes, some of which could cost your lives and cost you thousands and thousands of dollars in money. And wait until you hear number 7 because you will thank me for it, but don't shoot the messenger. Number 1, it's the moment you have been waiting for. You got the house, now let's celebrate. Give yourself a high five, you waited long enough. Number 2, very simple. You got the key, walk through your house. Make sure there's no garbage left behind. That all the rooms, bathrooms, everything is in broom swept condition, clean. All appliances are in operational, they're working. AC furnace are working. If your real estate broker did a good job, they would have the right clause on your purchase and sale agreement that you are protected and that these clauses that are there to protect you are not merged at closing. It will survive. Number 3, very easy to miss. Now you got the key. That's the key that the previous homeowner had in their possession. It's time to change all the locks and doors with your key, your new key. Also, if the key has codes, make sure you change it. Codes to the garage, make sure you change it. Protect it, secure your family. Number 4, very simple. You know, if you bought a resale home, previous owners may have had pets, dogs, cats, dust, everything going in the vents, going into your air duct. If you bought a brand new home from the builder, the dust and debris from construction, they are also trapped there. So number 4, schedule a duct cleaning services. Have them clean it. And not only that, if you bought a resale home, all the air vents, the registers, open it up, vacuum it yourself, because those guys, they basically suck it all the way in. You don't want those dust going into your furnace. Change your furnace filter. Make sure that you're breathing fresh air. That's extremely important. Number 5, if you like me, you want to get professional cleaners to come and clean your house. You've just done your duct cleaning services. Now, in the world that we live in today with COVID-19, if you hire professional people, they will come with protective gears. They will clean your house for you. It may cost you $300, $500. Protect your family. Hire professional cleaners. Also, if it's a resale home, when you are moving in, you will have a joyous moment of coming to a very nice, clean home, cleaned by professionals. Number 6, it's about protecting you and your family's lives. Smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. If they are not electrically plugged, and even if they are, what is your backup? Do you have a battery operated one? If it is a battery operated, make sure you put in the fresh batteries as soon as you move in. All of them. Smoke detectors have lifespan and they are 7-10 years depending on the brand. Make sure there's a date that tells you when it expires. Also make sure that if it's resale, it's not painted on, because if it's painted over, the smoke detector will fail. It will not detect the smokes. So make sure you change fresh batteries and make sure that there is carbon monoxide detectors, and make sure your family knows the sound, what kind of sound it makes. Number 7, that's the most important one. In the beginning of my video, I said, don't kill the messenger. It's about will and it's about your life insurance. You have made the biggest purchase in your life. Now, you may have children, you may be looking into getting married. Do you have a living will? When you close your transaction, real estate transaction, I'm sure real estate lawyers would suggest you, but make sure you have a will in place. Also, is your life insurance enough? Obviously, you will have your property insurance, but go above and beyond that. You make sure you have a will, make sure your life insurance is enough, because you've just bought the biggest purchase. It also comes with the biggest debt, and you don't want to leave that behind your family in the event something tragic happens to you. Number 8, it is also very simple thing. You love that fireplace, that wooden fireplace, or even that gas fireplace. Make sure if it's a wooden fireplace that the chimneys are clean. Make sure if it's a gas fireplace, there's no gas leakage, there's no trouble with it. Both of these can be very hazardous if you don't pay attention to them. Number 9, you move to a new neighborhood. You have young children. Make sure you go register them in your school. Now that you own the property, you have the title to the property, most schools will require a bill, something in your name, and you can go register your children. Don't forget that. Number 10, it's a big one. That's why I needed this note card. Home inspection. You did a home inspection, and home inspection report usually comes with a to-do list. Make sure you go through them. Few things that I want to mention it to you. Your inspector would have gone through your attic insulation. Does it have proper insulation or not? If it mentioned not enough, do it. It doesn't cost a whole lot of money, but the benefits are a lot more. Gutters. Make sure if you're buying a property in an older neighborhood that the gutters are clean of leaves, especially springtime and also in the fall for the winter. You don't want the water to overflow, freeze, and not have a proper drainage. Number 3, water drain away from the property. All those gutters, make sure that they are extended, they are going away from your foundation. That could be a problem. Thousands of dollars if they start leaking in your basement. Tree branch. Let's say you get a tree branch that's rubbing against your roof, your shingles. Make sure you cut it, you trim it. They should not be touching your roof. Make sure you learn how to winterize your taps. Electrical shutoff. Make sure you know where the main shutoffs are. Also for the water, in the event there's some problem. Hot water temperature. Some people like really hot. Some people like medium. If it's too hot, you might burn yourself. Secondly, it might be costing you a lot of money to heat up. These days, modern homes comes with tankless heater on demand, so you are good. But if it's an older home with this big, huge water tank, you are just boiling and wasting the energy. Programmable thermostat. If it's an older home and it has those old, literally mercury thermostat, that it's time to change it. It's time to have new programmable thermostat. Saves you money. Sprinkler system. If your yard comes with a sprinkler system, understand you have to winterize it every winter. Also, the timer when it's on and off, make sure you know them. Make a maintenance schedule. Now that you know all these items and have it, keep it somewhere. And lastly, folks, if you're buying an older home, or even if it's a new home, it's extremely important to start setting aside a little bit of reserve money in the event something happens. Okay, folks, that's all for me. I want to make sure you enjoy your home, you love your home. At the same time, pay attention to certain things, maintenance items, and all the list of things that I've suggested here could be great. I'm going to put the link below. I'm going to have the description so that you can also remember and you can